In 1847, the president of the LDS Church, Brigham Young, stood over the beautiful Salt Lake Valley and said, "This is the place." In 2002, the Olympic Games was held here in Salt Lake City.
Bradbury of Australia crossed the line!
The defensive tackle of the Detroit Lions, Luther Ellis, came to watch the games.
Second down and 14. Here comes Ellis again. He doubles back.
While he was here, God showed him the need for a different kind of church in this place. At the same time, back in Kensington, God was already speaking to a young pastor. So when Luther called Dave Nelson to talk to him about planting a church in the Salt Lake Valley, his heart was already prepared. When Dave decided to plant K2, he wasn't alone. A group of people began to form. They literally sold their homes and moved to this valley, willing to do whatever it would take. When Dave and the first members of K2 showed up from Detroit, they asked God, "Where do you want us?" And he gave them a heart for Sugar House. With the team and mission in place and a clear calling from God, K2 took off.
K2, the church, tonight on Fox 13 News at 9.
New believers were being added daily, lives were being changed, and Christians were going on this crazy adventure with God. Over the years, we have seen K2's amazing highs and tough lows. The last 3 years, we have experienced unprecedented changes in the church due to a global lockdown.
Coronavirus.
There are fears a rapidly spreading virus has reached Australia.
The first U.S. case has been detected.
The true reality of cultural Christianity has been exposed, with people just attending church with very low levels of engagement and commitment. During this season, our church body was forced to move to a building where Saturday nights was the only option. It was a situation where we were completely out of our comfort zone and couldn't rely on the old way of doing things. We had to change. We truly believe that this was a move of God to prepare us for the future of K2, the future of this valley, and the future of the global church. We know that if there are still people in this valley searching for the God of the Bible, then our job is not yet finished. So we went back to the drawing board and put a clean slate before the Lord, and we asked him, "God, what do you want to do with K2? And his voice made 2 things clear. I want people who love each other the way that I love them. And I want people who won't just attend church, but who will be the church. We envision a place in the heart of the community that gives life to everyone around it. It's a piazza of sorts, where we go not just 1 hour of the week, but the other 167 hours as well. It's a place where we can eat together as family and even with strangers, where we can get to know God's plans for our lives, His plans for education, the arts, counseling, and so much more. And ultimately, it's a place where we can get equipped and sent out as disciples. In light of this calling, we need everyone at K2 to be a part of this. And just like that first group of people that came from Detroit to bless this place, we need to come together to pray and ask the Lord where our next location is, trusting that He who begins a good work in us will be faithful to complete it.